Hello, welcome students to the continuing session of our video lectures on the conditional statement in shell programming. So, as of now, we are continuing our discussion on the logical operator. So, in this slide, we have discussed that how we are using the logical AND to concatenate two condition at a time. So, here we are using the logical AND operation for displaying the second division, that means percentage greater than equal to 50 and less than 60. To concatenate these two condition, we are using this logical AND. So, let us move to the next slide here. Again we are using two logical AND condition here. If percentage greater than equal to 40 and percent less than 50, in the same way we are concatenating two uh, condition using logical AND. That means both of these two condition have to be true, then only this corresponding if statement will be true and the corresponding echo will be displayed, that is third division. And if any one of the condition is false, then this if will not be executed. And in every if you can see that we are closing the every if with corresponding phi. And then uh, we are lastly we are checking that if percentage is than 50, then echo fail, and obviously there will be phi statement, that is by mistake somehow it has been deleted, but always there will be corresponding phi statement. Now let us check some output here in the next slide. Okay, and you can see here some output that enter marks in 5 subject, and then 5 different marks is being entered, and depending upon the average marks, that means after calculating the percentage in the program, the which if is being satisfied, that corresponding echo statement is being displayed, that is first division. So here if we calculate the percentage of all marks, then it will come greater than equal to 60 segment of the condition. So it will be greater than 60, that's why it will display that first division. Now let us move to the next slide here. That is actually hierarchy of logical operator. So what do you understand by hierarchy of logical operator? That is actually you can say that since we have added the logical operator to the list of operator, means we are considering the logical operator also as the operators, so they must also have some priority also. So for example, we have given here a table we have given, the higher the operator in the table, the corresponding priority is also higher. So here which operator is the higher position in the table, that corresponding operator have the higher preference, and which operators have a lower position in the table, that operator have corresponding lower priority. So you can see that here not logical not operator we have put in the top, so that logical not operator, it has the highest priority. So logical not operator positioned at the top in the highest position in the table, and corresponding operator priority is also the highest among these operators. Next you can see some less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, some these type of operators are there, and this is the next prioritized operators in the table. So it is situated after after the not operator. So these operators have just lower precedence than logical not operator and have higher precedence than other operators. And which operators are in the same row, those operators have same priority. So here LT, GT, LE, all these operators have equal priority compared to each other, and these operators have higher priority than logical and logical not. And in the same way, the logical AND operator you can see in the next position minus A. So logical AND operation has a lower priority than logical NOT and or relational operators, but have higher priority than other operators. And at the last you can see the minus O, that means logical NOT operator, logical OR operator, sorry, logical OR operator. And this logical OR operator that has the lowest priority in the table because it is situated in the lowest position in the table. So this logical OR operator have lower priority than all other operator written here, that is logical and relational and logical not. So this is the more or less the priority of the operators here. And now let us move to the next slide. Now here we have discussed another one conditional operator, that is actually ELIF operator, ELIF, ELIF operator. That ELIF operator actually it is working as else plus if, that is the ELIF operator. So it is equivalent to else plus if together. Now let us take an example here. First, without using the ELIF operator, let us take an example of nested else. So here first echo enter the adapter name. This is a echo statement. So it is asking to display the message, enter the adapter name. So it will display in the output and waiting for an input from the user as adapter name. Now after user will give the input, it will read or scanned through the read command the value, and the value will be stored in the variable adapter. You can see it is in read adapter, that means whatever the value will be given as input, that will be stored in this variable adapter. Then step by step we are checking what is the value of the adapter, that means what is being given as input as the adapter name. So here if dollar adapter, that means adapter means this is the value of the variable adapter, that's why it is written dollar adapter. So if it is equal to MA, then it will be displayed a message, you have a monochrome adapter. So after that else, that means if it is not equal to MA, the adapter name is something else has been given as input, then corresponding else will be activated. And if dollar adapter equal to CGA, that means if the adapter value as entered as CGA, then echo you have a color graphics adapter, that means it will be displayed a message, the type of adapter is color graphic, you have a color graphics adapter, this message will be displayed in the output. Now move to the next slide here. Else again another else part is there. So if adapter dollar adapter equal to EGA, that means if this is also a example of nested if else. So these are nested within the else block. So if dollar adaptable to EGA, then another message will be displayed, that is you have a enhanced graphics adapter, and in the same way we are checking other conditions, that if dollar adaptable to VGA, so if the adapter variable value is equal to VGA, that means it will display you have a videographic adapter, and if this is not true, that means the adapter value is not equal to VGA, then it will display you have a super video graphics adapter. This message will be displayed in the output if these statements are false. And then in this all the 5 statements you can see here step by step, this is for closing the nested ifs. So this is an example without using elif. Then let us check how you can write the program using the elif statement. Let us move to the next slide here. So you can see we are creating another one shell script, suppose SS13 as for example. So here we are using example of nested else using the elif clause. So in the same way here also I have written echo enter the adapter name, then again it will read the adapter name through the read command, that means it will scan the adapter name, and then here first statement is a normal, if dollar adaptable to MA, that means name is being entered as MA, then it will display you have a monochrome adapter. Next you can notice that here elif is being written. So elif dollar adaptable to CGA, then echo you have a color graphics adapter. So here we can use a elif conveniently in case of else if. So here we can write directly elif dollar adapter CGA, then echo you have a color graphics adapter. Then move to the next slide for the rest of the program. Elif dollar adapter equal to EGA, then echo you have entered a graphics adapter, that means if the adapter value is EGA, then it will display you have a enhanced graphics adapter. In the same way, if the adapter value is put input as VGA, then it will display you have a video graphics adapter, and if it is all the condition false, then it will show in the last tells that you have a super video graphics adapter. So here you can see that with the use of elif we can write the same program very conveniently. Here we are not we do not need any nested if else. Directly we can use elif separately one by one stepwise. So it will make our programming easy here. You can see. So this is the main use of elif statement. So for this session up to this will be covered, and we will continue the further portion in the next continuing sessions. Thank you.